So we have Bob Sachs doing a stretching exercise. Now you see him, this is what you would normally consider a calf stretch, right? He's got his back heel down, pushing his hips towards the wall. All right, Bob, switch feet. But what you can't see is that Bob is going to take that, in this case, that back leg, that left glute, and contract and relax it repeatedly. He's doing repetitions with it. Bob is an excellent, prominent dentist in Monmouth County, New Jersey, and he spends a lot of time seated working on patients, a lot of time at a desk doing computer work. So the hip flexors in the front of his hip get shortened and tight. Okay, switch feet again. So doing this stretch, which I have him not only doing today before our workout, but also have him doing it whether he's at work in between patients or he could do it in the morning or after work, is going to help loosen those hip flexors that get tightened. The other stretch we're going to do, Bob, let's do a quad stretch where you're going to take here and a little bit of a forward lean into the wall. So the leg that's planted is going to be slightly bent. So you're going to pick up the right foot behind you. Right, and just kind of lean forward and keep that knee pointed at the ground. So here, not only is it a quad stretch, just get a little forward lean to it now, Bob, so that right knee goes further back behind you. So it looks a little bit more like, that's it, that's it. So he's actually activating hamstring a little bit in that left leg, but he's getting hip flexor stretch and quad stretch on the right leg. So again, stretching the hip flexors out from being in a short and tight position. All right, switch feet. So one of the negative effects of those hip flexors getting tightened from all the seated position, driving, computer work, or in Bob's case, working on his dental patients, is that it starts to actually pull down on the pelvis. The hamstrings, the back upper thigh, pull down on the hips, and that lumbar spine, which is supposed to have a nice C curve, okay, relax, Bob, starts to end up having a pull down or straightening. So that straightening starts to lead to low back problems. How'd those two stretches feel?
They felt very good, and they really do accomplish exactly what you say they do. They give me a lot of good movement and flexibility in those areas that get very tight.
All right, good.